Ladies and gentlemen, children of the interwebs out there, Sebastian NV Strong Style. So finally got some casting news for the Blue Beetle movie that's coming up. So let's geek about it for a scant few minutes because it's Sharon Stone as the villain, Victoria Cord, in this movie. So they had some casting news. A few weeks back, they casted George Lopez as a character in the movie, and I read in that piece that they were wanting to bring a sense of authenticity with the culture and the characters that they were portraying in the movie. That's cool. Love that. Love equal representation for everybody, all ages, races, cultures, backgrounds, orientations, whatever. Just let everybody be seen, because this, America is a melting pot of so many different people, and they should be equally shown in different TV shows and books and comic books and movies, and just every storytelling narrative medium. We should see a reflection of who we are in society. And that's not being like woke or whatever the basement dwelling dude bros like to just cast aspersions at when people want to have representation. It's just the way it should be done, period, end of story. So I like that approach. What I don't like is Sharon Stone as the villain, Victoria Cord. Now we know Ted Cord was the second Blue Beetle, so is she his current wife, ex-wife, sister, mother? What's the relationship between Victoria Cord and Ted Cord, and how's that going to relate to Jaime Reyes, who is the current Blue Beetle and the one that will be the Blue Beetle in this movie? They're going with the more mech Blue Beetle with the scarab, alien scarab that's sentient and bonds with Jaime and changes his life. So how is she going to factor into things remains to be seen. Now we know Sharon Stone was the villain in the terrible, historically terrible Catwoman movie. And she had skin cream that was bad and toxic that made her skin like hard as stone or diamond or something. Oh my God, that movie was terrible. I can't believe I went. I spent money to go to the theater to see Catwoman. That just, in my blind loyalty for comic book movies, I'm like, it's a comic book movie, I gotta support it. I saw Catwoman and changed my mind about that, because there's plenty of comic book movies that I didn't see in the theater because I knew they would suck. And when I eventually saw them, they sucked. But I wasn't gonna give my money in the theater. Not a repeat of that. But again, of all the just scores of actual DC Comics villains that could throw down with the Blue Beetle in the requisite, third act CGI fest, we're gonna have Sharon Stone. I'm assuming she's gonna hire some muscle. There's gonna be some sort of proxy for the actual physical stuff with Blue Beetle in it, I think, unless we're gonna get however old Sharon Stone is to throw down with Blue Beetle. I don't know what they're gonna do. It's just one of those things that at first glance, at first blush, at first reading of it, you're just like, huh? Why? Where's this going? And that's just where we're at now. Remains to be seen how things go with this movie as more details are, come out in the future. Maybe we'll feel better about it. I already feel better about it. It was gonna be, I believe, something that was straight to HBO Max, like Batwoman, Batgirl is currently slated to just go straight to HBO Max, I believe, and I think Blue Beetle was slated to go that route as well, but now they've made it a theatrical thing, which is cool. But Sharon Stone as a villain, just, what are we doing? Remains to be seen how it turns out. I could be totally wrong, and I hope I am. Crossing my fingers, crossing my toes, but I am totally wrong and off base, and this is the most amazing portrayal of a comic book villain on screen that we have ever seen. Do I think that's gonna happen? Heck no. But I guess we'll find out together. Anyway, those are some of my thoughts on it, scattered as they often are. What you guys out there think? Let me know in the comments below. Follow me on social media, talk to me there, talk to me here. Until next time, more casting news. Let's geek.